Hello and welcome to this episode of Tomb of Annihilation. My name is John Godeman. I am Final Boss Fight's resident GM. We rejoin the action as the team debates whether they should summon a chicken.
Okay. I think Romad asked to Theodas. Oh, sorry. Do you want to talk? Sorry.
I was just saying, if Theodas wishes to use
Yeah,
his
always.
power to do things, he can.
If he does that, then he has to wear the mask as well to do so.
Well, not
why?
necessarily.
And why
Not
is that?
necessarily.
Because, well, not when you're summoning the animal, but when you sacrifice it. It seemed like wearing the frog
Why
mask.
would I
is
be the
something-
one sacrificing the animal?
Oh, only if you want to. That is sorry.
After all, it's the young woman in the fresco who first sacrificed. If we're going by the
Age
age of the people in
difference.
there.
So Renala raises her hand and says, by your logic, that would be me. And looks at Riordan.
Reardon hands over a mask.
I grab the mask in the way and throw it on the floor.
Tink, 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 tink.
Fine. I can't do anything in this room anyway.
It's nothing personal, but I'm not letting you people endanger the life of my wife for a ritual that you don't know if it's going to be actually what you think it's going to be, or do something very bad.
I agree with you here. I don't think the age difference situation is necessary. I just think that if one of us wears the mask in order to do the ritual, I don't think it will cause any problems. It's
Didn't
whenever
your
you wear
friend
the
in your
mask,
head told you that it would be dangerous to do so?
as far as I'm concerned, the only creature is just nervous. But
What if
I mean-
what if he was right, and you basically sentenced me and my wife to death?
I can ask the person in my head if he knows if the masks.
the question
Good or
is
bad?
why are we even doing these rituals in the first? Why are we doing these tombs in the first place? What's
From what the things in your head have said, which this Behemoth is one of them, they don't like whoever was the master of this tomb any more than we. If we can get any aid from them,
well,
Admittedly,
whatever
I
this
don't-
kind of creature.
admittedly, I don't know what this ritual will do. I don't know. And I despise the fact that we have to go into this blood. But I fear that we may have to. If necessary, I will perform this ritual alone.
I'm helping you anyway. Bromat is going to pick up the frog mask and wears it,
Okay.
and where does he have? So he goes in front of the wall shrine, and he said, "Well, if anyone whoever wants to join us to do this, then stay here. But Theodas, Renala, and Seraphine, you're welcome to go, and I'm not gonna let you go, and I'm not gonna make you suffer any longer. You have every right to leave, and I'm not gonna let anything hurt you anymore. So,
Tilas just looks at you and says, "You know that I'm trying to keep all of you alive, so my job is to stay here and heal you in case something goes wrong."
I know Theodas, but
Renala
Also,
will mimic the same words.
I know, but
And I can
we-
heal better than he can.
but
You also
if
have something to prevent him from dying.
I just want to
Wait,
make
does she?
sure.
The thing where you stay at 0.
Oh?
What's the name of that
Yeah,
thing? Death Ward, I think it is.
No, Death Ward.
Renala comes and places a hand on your shoulder Romad.
Look, guys, I just...
Here. For the next 8 hours.
Thank you. I
Stay
know
safe.
how much for you to stay safe, but I don't think if we ever just start bickering, I don't even know if this is the case of moving forward. But
Just do it, and I'll stay here.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward. If Torin can move, please. Or I'll go on top of you.
You want to move towards the fresco?
You said there were more than
didn't-
one frog mask, didn't you?
There are 4.
Yeah. So, also Don's mask.
Alright.
And
I'm gonna put one on, go straight in front of the wall shrine, and the first thing he's going to do is...
The shrine is over here.
Is it?
Fine,
Move
the
yourself!
same place it was the last time you walked over
I
there.
was literally there in the first place!
You went
Yes.
to the fresco, I did tell you that.
You went to the shrine, you read the thing on the shrine, and then you walked away from it towards the shrine.
If you hear me, I'm face palming right now because I'm... Oh, Bella! Hang on a minute, I gotta do a thing. Anywhere!
Bear with me a moment. A dog.
Yes, I confirm you have to do a thing, which is ritual right now.
Okay,
No,
so
my important thing is to belly rub my dog's belly. There you go, girl.
Torin, you don a frog mask.
I do.
What are you doing first?
So if we're going to do them in any sort of order, I shall take out 5 pieces of gold and place them upon the shrine. I shall mark down 5 pieces of gold. So on 20.
Romad is then going to go to the green wick.
Yep.
Green candle, and is going to light it. Okay, that's second. The leaf.
Do we have a living thing yet?
I will spawn a chicken in front of Elif.
Grabs chicken.
It looks like Bob the chicken.
Oh no! Why do we have to kill the Bob?
Thorin
I
has
mean,
no idea.
I'm more okay to kill Bob as many times as we can.
Philippe,
Nobody in the Tomb of Annihilation crew has actually met Bob, so...
Nope.
He looks suspiciously like the one on this axe, though. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Never mind. Uses said axe to lop its head off and pours blood into bowl.
Don't forget to put the frog mask on. For...
Not the frog mask.
Oh, he's had the frog mask on.
Okay.
Okay, so that's...
You did that.
Pours blood because you said there was a copper bowl full of bugs.
There is a copper bowl.
So he
I'm gonna
pours
do that. No, I'm gonna do that. I wanna eat bugs.
I've already done it. I've already stated.
And there is 4 cockroaches. So, Romad,
I eat the cockroach.
you pick up a cockroach. Crunch.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like chicken.
It's a bit crunchy. You can feel it in your mouth, like the carapace.
Slimy yet satisfying.
The shrine, the sarcophagus
Which is over here.
opens, which is at the top of the room. Yes, opens.
Immediately takes mask off and throws it to the side.
There is inside it the bones of a frogyemoth.
That's a lot of bones.
That is definitely a lot of bones.
That's some very large bones. It also contains a pair of bracers made of leather and a set of 20 arrows in a quiver, but the arrows seem to be rotten.
Can I detect magic on it, please?
The bracers are magical.
Okay.
There are carvings of frogyemoths and bows and arrows on the bracers.
Do you reveal any of this to Torin before he just tries to...
I reveal to everyone. He actually calls for Theodas for this one.
Doesn't move.
So
I think it's safe to say, given what has happened thus far with me and Romad, that whoever dons these things is gonna have the voice of the Froghemoth god in their head. So
If they... What's Kubazan known for? Judging by the frescoes, hunting, strength, bravery.
Do you want to make me an intelligence check?
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
I know nothing.
Torin thinks back, and the shrine in Omu of Kubazan read above the lintel, "Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and give back as much as we take."
Yeah, that's...
Attacking.
Theodas also remembers this. Romad just thinks of a pretty almirage they saw the other day.
He's just looking at the race like, this is pretty cool. Hey, Theodas, you should take this.
Romad looks at the bones again and goes, I'm pretty sure this isn't an almirage.
I'm pretty sure this is an almirage, right?
Seraphine, you can also think back and remember that carving.
Bella, you're just staring at me now. Please don't come on the desk. Bella!
So, these might give some sort of bravery? Kind
It
of
sounds...
tracking? Or...
Can I actually understand?
I don't know. Maybe it gives you the ability to swallow people whole.
Wait, give me a second. He
looks at Torin with death.
Sorry, Tanny.
There was like bows and arrows in there, right?
There is a quiver and an arrow in there, yes. And sorry, Maddie.
No, just Seraphine gives Torin a look of death at that comment.
Torin, you can't see it because you're looking into the sarcophagus, but the back of your neck is suddenly just on fire.
There's probably those weird eyes in the mold.
You're not sure. You're not sure what.
Well, what are you staring at now?
I just imagine Torin being like, I sense something wishes me very bad things suddenly. It must be the eyes in the mold.
Yeah, that could be
You see Seraphine standing back there, red in the face.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
So this is exactly what is happening in my room at the moment, where my Bella is decided to stare into my soul right now. I'm gonna have to show you a picture because this is literally like concerning.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
So Theodas, Romad is calling you over to look at the.
Yeah, I said he wouldn't move. I said this ages ago.
Yep, I know.
I'm coming over here then. Hey, you want to give this a shot? Wow, my voice was.
Torin, are you?
What did I say the moment I entered this room?
No shit.
I said I wouldn't touch a thing from this tomb.
That's what I said is no shit. You're not dealing with no shit.
And you're offering me something from the tomb.
Yep.
Do you see the inconvenience here?
Yes.
Torin, are you doing anything?
He's going to... I don't know if he would.
Do you want the braces or something?
It's like, the braces are there. We need to get them out of the fucking sarcophagus anyway. But
Okay, I have a question.
Take them.
I have a question.
I think Maddie has a question.
Yeah, thanks. I know we have to, like, take the things with us, but do we actually even have to wear them? Couldn't we just put them in a bag Because realistically speaking, we still have the item, but one of us isn't wearing it, and then
Yeah,
the
so
person who would be wearing it just doesn't have the voice of
Is
the
it the
god in their head.
item? Is it the item itself conveying the bonus, or the possession of the god conveying the
Shrug.
bonus?
That's
Well,
I mean, if I remember, that's you.
At the moment,
It's when you got attuned to it that you had the possession of the god.
At the moment, both Seraphine and Romad have kept hold of the item that was where the god's spirit was, so you don't know.
in which case, he is going to take the braces.
The braces.
Romad then gives them to Torin.
The braces glow as watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp, for Torin at least. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One. Torin?
Yeah?
Would you like to be possessed, or do you want to try and resist?
Be possessed, be possessed. I'm joking.
You do you.
The thing is, with everyone else, they've tried to resist, but then have opted for it afterward.
Did they? I'm not sure they resisted.
Both Seraphine and Romad have successfully resisted and then allowed the god in.
They're just chilling with us in our heads.
So what's the
No big
difference
deal.
with getting? What's the difference with getting possessed right away and resisting first, then letting the other possess?
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
I think he would attempt to resist because it would be an involuntary thing of something's trying to get into your mind. Fuck.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh boy!
Make sure I'm not on fucking 17.
The shadows fade away.
Puts them in the bag of holding. And backs
So,
away from the sarcophagi.
so we can leave. Are we good? I think.
We've got what we came for, I believe.
Who would we have so far
Fantastic.
then?
Let's go.
Do we have like 3 then or more?
This will
I
be
think
the
this is our
third. The third thing we have from one of the trickster gods.
Of 9 trickster gods, if I remember.
Oh, yes.
So we still have 6 to go. Blimey.
We're a third of the way there.
It's gonna take more.
I mean, I don't even know if any of these are necessary. I just know that we need as much help as we can for whatever the hell's down the bottom of this.
So are they talking to your head right now? Or they're just like not. Is it like he hasn't made that?
He
full
resisted.
intention?
I resisted.
He's like, no, not today. No.
So
Yeah, I'm very
where-
happy you chose to take it because you got a 13 in charisma. I've got a -1, so you know.
Technically, if you get within my aura, then you also get a +5.
Wouldn't have saved me for shit, you know that.
It's true. I have very high charisma.
So,
That voice.
you pour back into the room. At this end of the corridor are a pair of double doors that are currently shut. At this end of the hallway, a pair of tomb guardians stands with a chain between their chests.
Oh, I don't like that.
Philippe is just stood in the room.
Did you guys at least check if the doors were locked or not?
I merely had to go after the one.
Okay.
So,
Maybe wake Reardon as well.
I mean,
Well,
I'm going to assume that nearly every door in this place won't be locked, simply because they want us going in and nearly killing ourselves.
Or they could
Can I
want to prevent us from going to the right path directly and lock some doors.
True. If it's something important, then they'll lock it. But
Could I inspect the door to see if there's any lock or traps attached to it?
Make me a perception check.
Perception check. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, thank God.
You jiggle the handle a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and there are no mechanisms by which this door is trapped, and it is not locked.
I need my wisdom to be big.
John,
Yes, Sammy.
did I use a spell when I summoned the chicken?
You would have used whatever level conjure animals.
So a third level spell slot. Okay, noted.
Okay, so I've inspected the door. Someone else can inspect it again if they so wish. But it doesn't appear to be locked, and there doesn't seem to be any traps attached to it. The question of whether or not we open the door something shoots at us is completely other different.
I confirm everything that was just said.
Yeah, Theodas comes up and looks at the door as well and confirms, yeah, no, it seems safe.
I think it's locked.
Torin, you think it's a door.
It's a door.
And so does Renala.
Big stone
Alright.
door.
So, shall we open it very, very carefully?
Who's the sneakiest of us?
Not me.
Who has the best stealth? Probably Philippe, honestly.
I think it's Philippe.
Probably.
I mean, I think it's
I have a-
between Philippe and Seraphine, I think.
I have a
It
3 in
definitely
stealth.
ain't Thorin. He has to roll with disadvantage.
Because that armor.
I have a 3 in stealth.
What's your
So-
stealth, Carbon?
My stealth, let me just check that. Sorry, I had discovered that was being very not cooperative. Stealth.
11.
Yeah, okay, let's let
Yeah.
Philippe open the door.
Philippe is very much the stealthiest.
I sure as hell ain't rolling a.
After
I
you,
sure as hell
Philippe.
ain't rolling a 26.
And the door over here.
Over here.
Over
Yes.
here, over here.
Okay.
Also,
I use-
Seraphine, maybe back
Yeah.
my
Yes.
way, and Torin take your place, so that in case we got enemies rushing in, we have at least, tanks in front.
Can I use the 26?
Yeah, I'll let you use the 26. You quietly jiggle the handle down, and the door swings open on rusty hinges, and eventually it might,
And roll 20 throws.
or roll 20 will freeze.
Okay, good.
There we go. 10 feet from the door, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from the wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment, nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Gingerly enters
I'm-
as well. Dude.
I am already concerned.
I will check the tapestry with investigation to see if I notice anything.
Do we roll investigation to check the tapestry or something else?
No, you can roll an investigation to check the tapestry. It's a 14 from Philippe.
I shall try myself.
Almost a natural 20 for me.
Torin, it's a curtain. Romad, it's a curtain.
Ronald starts showing the tapestry.
And a natural 20 for another.
Wow.
So
Also, please. Please.
Renala, Theodas, Seraphine. It's a very well made curtain. You can see sort of the way that it moves. There's a slight breeze in the room. There are other curtains behind it.
Oh, that reminds me of something very bad in Harry Potter.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
So is that the next Canada trip?
No, I
French
think
trip.
that. Yeah, I think the next thing on the list is Lord of the Rings? Question mark.
Yeah, next on the list is Lord
Yes!
Okay, yeah, that's good.
and Hobbit.
Yes, I know. But
It's good. I will hear nothing about
It's
it.
okay. It's not
No
as
crap
good.
about the Hobbit.
It's not as good.
Come on.
okay,
Boring.
don't let me
Flip a
like,
table.
don't set me up. Anyways, back to this. Okay, the curtains already make me feel uneasy because I feel like if we move the curtain, there's gonna be just bad stuff happening. I don't know
Michael
why.
Myers is behind.
I'm literally just gonna say, like, just, there's gonna be enemies. We move the curtain. Oh, look, it's a wall of zombies.
What do you think this is? Days After the End?
Yes.
It could be.
We don't know what you have under your hat. Also, zombies do exist in this. We did fight some zombies in this room.
Exactly.
True.
Yes.
The Wailing Wall. Exactly.
So, apart from the fact that it's a very well-made tapestry, there's nothing of interest in this one.
No.
Is it
There's
magical, Romad?
Is it magical, John?
No. This is
Is it-
not a magical tapestry.
It is a mundane tapestry.
Is there any indication in this room that this would be a shrine? Or is it literally just a curtain?
It's literally a 10-foot space and then a curtain.
I don't trust it.
Neither do I.
Okay. I have a potential idea. Potentially.
What if we set fire to the entire room?
No.
I mean, that is an idea.
My suggestion.
So I have a question, just a quick. Is it so? It's one big tapestry. It's not like it's not like curtains. There's not.
It doesn't split in the middle, but it does look
Yeah.
like you could shift it along,
Can
sort
I-
of on a runner.
Can I take a peek on the right side where I am?
You
Like
can,
it-
and I will tell you what you see in a moment, Maddie.
Okay. My suggestion was going to be like, we all leave the room again. One of us, mainly Thetis, because he has something that could actually shoot into the room at a distance, is he would shoot an arrow towards the curtain. I imagine the arrow would go through. If there is anything behind it, it would then trigger or what. We then shut the door and run away.
I will very much anticipate the ouch sound as someone just received an arrow in the butt.
Ow! Who did that? Oh, jeez!
We discovered
Philippe.
that behind the fucking curtain is just a toilet.
For Leaf, you pull aside the bottom of the curtain and just peek your head through a little bit. And about 5 feet further into the room is another curtain. You look at this second curtain and it shows the same scene as the first one, a noble party, but this time the nobles are fighting each other, partaking in carnal encounters on the table, or are sprawled on the floor in puddles of vomit. It has fallen into depravity.
Wait, so you mean the three at once on the same table?
Yes, there are nobles fighting each other, there are nobles partaking in carnal
There's some
activities
nobles
on the table.
Fighting, there's some doing it, and there are
Ah.
some just...
So I will
So
use that
bad
to
stuff.
actually. I will silently get on the other side, I guess, to see, to take a closer look to the tapestry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. And I mean, I will take a good look at the tapestry, and I'll take a little peek to see if there's still another tapestry behind.
Does anybody's natural perceptions
Nope, not me.
beat 21? Don't
Natural
think-
perception beat 21.
I've got 19 in passive perception. And I think
Yeah,
I,
My
I
passive
got
as well.
11.
I think I got the best perception
I
of
think
the group.
Theodos
so...
has the best perception, so Philippe just You pull aside the second curtain for Leaf, and behind that there is a 5-foot gap and then a third curtain. This shows a scene of horror. Nobles are feasting on the servants, eating each other alive, and setting fire to the hall. The roast hog that was on the middle of the table, the roast boar, is now alive and stood laughing on its plate. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
God
Yeah.
damn it.
I also have a question. Can I recognize some of the noble of the second tapestry in the third, or are the
No.
designs changing?
It looks like it could be the same scene.
Why did Roma do a wisdom
Yeah,
save?
Roman, why did you do a wisdom save?
Because I'm concerned. Because I'm concerned.
That's fine, but you don't need to unless I ask you to.
That's because Romad is naturally insane and is trying to keep.
For Leaf,
Yes! I
Yes?
take that as
you feel a there is something deeply unnerving about this curtain, but you manage to center yourself.
I will try pushing in and to look at the tapestry and take a peek to see if there's a fourth behind.
Yeah,
Still
Theodas, this is
discussing the arrow plan.
going to be interesting.
I mean,
So
I'm at the
basically-
side.
Technically speaking, you shoot feel it won't do fuck all to him. But
I mean, I rolled that 20. It might do a bit of fuck all to him.
Yeah.
it'll do slightly more than fuck all to him.
Yeah,
For Leaf,
basically. Yeah.
you pull aside the third tapestry, and the wall of the room confronts you. And mounted to the wall.
Wait, I don't spot this shitting. Wait, I'm coming back. There we go. I'm hearing you now. You were saying?
So you pull aside the third tapestry, and behind it is the wall, the far wall of the room. And mounted on the wall is a giant rotting boar head. Fresh blood and gore splatter its tusks, and dribbling down the wall beneath the head is just blood. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Added to that, Philip should probably frown his nose because of the smell. It's wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
And you feel
You
Yes.
feel? You feel?
Once again, I want to point out, I know what this is.
Oh, yes. Sean probably knows exactly what's happening now.
Yes.
I know what exactly this is.
Philippe,
Regardless,
you feel. This is a
You feel.
fact.
Actually,
Actually, you don't feel.
yeah, you suddenly stop feeling. You are just kind of... You go limp, your arms go limp to the sides. You are suddenly as... You know when you have those dreams and you suddenly are just... your body's on autopilot and you're just going.
Oh,
You
these
want
dreams
to
are
put your head in that boar's
Wait,
mouth.
check it out. Yes, I want to put my head.
In that mouth.
Ugh.
Boar's mouth.
That boar's mouth is open, and you want to put your head in it.
Then
Can I shoot my arrow now?
Can I
Yes,
fight
please.
against that?
We don't know any of this is happening.
No, but
Yes, we also
Would you guys ever be so kind as to all roll... Actually, no. Theodas and Thalith, roll me initiatives for now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
okay.
Because here's the thing. We haven't noticed that Philippe is gone because we just assume that he's here, but we're not looking in the direction that he was in.
Oh
So we're
shit.
still discussing the plan. And it's just...
Thalith, can you roll me initiative?
Yes.
He's gonna
So
do
let me
better
just roll
than
it
me.
twice.
We both know it.
He is.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's going to roll exactly the same as you.
No, he rolls twice, remember?
Yep, and he rolled a 17 and a 15.
So it's the same as you.
How is the 17? Ah, okay.
Oh,
Not
because
that
it
one.
naturally gives it the natural resisted advantage. Ah,
Okay, then. So, I'm still on the like the last time we spoke with the people, they wanted me to shoot through the tapestry.
Yes,
So,
so we're gonna move out of the way.
I mean, you would have already, I
you-
think.
Yes, obviously, we would have moved to the side, even possibly moved out of the way. And you would just basically stand here-ish, or maybe here-ish, and you would shoot an arrow straight through the...
I think I don't need to send this that far. Just here is enough.
Yeah, I don't know how far you'd need to stand, but basically you just stand back a bit, and you shoot.
Space storage will go back into the room. Or don't Seraphine now.
Question,
Yes,
John.
please don't crush me.
Yes, Sammy.
An ice knife. Would it explode on the impact with the curtain? Or would
Yes.
it go through?
No, it would. I believe it would hit the curtain and stop and...
Okay, well then.
So that would hit all of us.
Trouble it is. Blah.
Okay, to be fair, I imagine the curtain isn't stronger than an 8.
You fire and you hit the first curtain. Okay, Romad?
Yeah?
Can you make me... can Tammy make me a wisdom saving throw? And can Romad make me a wisdom saving throw?
I'm going to do this.
And of course, Romad is just outside of my aura.
Actually, Tammy will be inside the aura.
Oh, right, so Tammy gets a +5.
But Romad is not.
Well, the thing is, I can't do a wisdom save for Tammy, so I'll just have to do normal wisdom anyway.
Yeah, it would be just a wisdom check for
Right, so
Tammy.
that one for Tammy. Oh boy.
+14.
so does Tammy wants you to get into the boar's head?
Oh,
Fucking
Everyone
Okay.
in the boar's head.
I'm having such bad rolls. What is going on?
No,
Okay.
you got one good roll, but you wasted it.
Romad.
Sure.
Romad. This was you seeing the third curtain through Tammy's eyes. You are scared shitless.
Yeah! Oh, shit.
You want to leave the room.
I'm going to try and leave the room, but he's more concerned about Tammy.
You don't give a shit about anything else while you're in this room. You need to leave it now.
He kind of like trips and like starts scuffling backwards. You just hear him like freaking out.
Now what's going into him again this time?
You look terrified.
yeah, maybe we should leave. Also, at this point, would we notice that Philippe is gone?
At this point, I was going to say, at this
Yeah,
point,
you can notice that Philippe is not there anymore.
Did someone see where he went?
I did see him looking under the curtain, but I didn't see if he went.
Did we see him
Under it.
looking under the curtain though?
Did we see
He
him?
didn't stealth when looking under the first curtain. He only stealthed.
No, he didn't. He just.
He
looked
stealthed
under,
to
but
go
he stealthed
through.
To go I
Anyway,
saw him looking under the curtain, but he went
Theodas, you fire the bow. It shoots through the first tapestry, it shoots through the second tapestry, but it embeds in the third tapestry.
So I just
And
say, good news, there's nothing behind this curtain.
Philippe,
Did it get his attention at least?
nope.
Not with an 8.
Head in the mouth.
Philippe, you put your head into the mouth of the boar.
Mm-hmm.
And it clamps its mouth down.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 28 points of damage.
What type of image?
Doesn't matter, he's not raging.
He's not raging.
Wait,
You know the saying, Dear
I mean,
Lord.
I would assume with piggy teeth it would be piercing or slashing, but
It is technically slashing damage, so if he was able to be raging right now, he would be.
if he was raging, it'll be less, but he's not.
How many HP does Philippe have?
102.
I'm getting attacked by a moth.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
So, Philippe,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of your turn, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes. Is there any advantage or disadvantage playing?
Nope. Just a normal wisdom save.
You got this, Philippe, I believe.
Oh
Ah.
my god.
You want to keep your head in this mouth.
I mean, if it
Ah,
clapped, if it clapped once,
Everybody else in the room, and Romad, can now roll me initiatives.
Let's roll
Oh, no.
initiatives.
what
No
is
rolling.
it?
Blah, blah, blah.
Why? Seriously?
because you're terrified. That's-
Torin,
I haven't put this up. What?
Torin, Renala as well.
What the hell can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Renala's 14. Torin 15. We don't have Riordan. Is he still meditating?
Riordan has gone for now.
Okay.
I will come back to Riordan in a moment. Actually,
can
Ben, can you roll me an initiative?
Certainly.
Thank you. I'll come to you on your initiative turn, which is now.
Looks like you're coming to me.
So Riordan, you go and you listen to the stairs.
That was also rolled of my initiative.
Can I roll a perception for that one then?
Please. You listen down the stairs, and what do you hear? What do you hear? Okay. You can't hear much coming down from downstairs.
Okay. In which case I'm going to sneak downstairs to try and...
You start creeping down the stairs and Dragonbait will follow you, and I'll come back to you on level 4 next turn.
Okay.
Theodas, I'll let you go first, because it all went skew-whiffy.
Can I try to roll a perception to hear Philippe anywhere?
Yes.
Is his sneaking still on as he's being eaten?
His sneaking might technically be still stealthy, but the fact that the boar's head just kind of crunched down on his skull, he might not be so sneaky no more.
You just heard the sound of nomming.
That's the sound of nomming is perceptible.
You
sound.
you hear the sound of something eating someone.
Nom 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 nom.
You hear the sound of nom.
I'm not liking this sound, and I think we should probably check this out.
Joking aside, can you imagine if it was Seraphine?
No. I'm going to go beyond this tapestry.
I couldn't imagine if this was Seraphine, because Seraphine would never do something like this.
So I see the second tapestry.
You see the second tapestry.
Anything happens?
Nope.
Okay. Let's go for the third one. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, please.
Come on, +6.
You feel the presence, you feel the unnerving nature of this tapestry, but you push past it.
I feel if
Make another wisdom save, please.
That's alright.
You feel the
It's already taken.
you feel the presence of the boar on your mind, but you manage to shake it free.
So I see Philippe trying to be eaten.
He has literally got his head inside the boar's mouth.
Can I try to like open the bull's jaw to make Philip's head go like the other way?
You can attempt to pull him out.
I just feel that first I feel I can't because strength, and second I feel that if I manage to, the head would remain in the mouth.
Decapitation.
Can I try to like prick him with my sword just to wake him up or something?
You can try. Make a attack roll.
Well, no. I'm just looking if I have any other thing that can be helpful. Infestation? No. I will filling him with bees won't help.
Infest him with
You mean
fleas.
you don't have the feat of releasing friends from balls?
No, I know. It's a shame, really.
It's a
You don't have the Jaws of Life spell.
Druid.
Alright, I'm gonna try to prick you with my sword if I can find it in 1,000 things I have in my attacks.
It's somewhere in here.
I think it's you. Yeah, it's you. Is it? Are you? Yeah. 22.
that
Tell
does
me
actually
if it's-
hit.
So I slash at Philip's butt.
What?
Roll me some.
Wait, what?
Roll
I
me
slash
some
at your
damage.
butt to try to wake you up.
Oh.
So you take 9 points of slashing damage for Leaf,
Okay.
and you can make me a saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Yes, please.
Come on, wisdom save.
Let's go. Let's go.
Uh,
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's.
Come on, natural 20.
No.
Nope.
Can you roll anything else?
So wait. So that one was because Theodas attacked me. Can
Yes.
I get another wisdom save because it's the end of my turn?
You will do in a moment, but
First,
first,
gets munched.
the boar's head. The boar's mouth closes around your head. Crunch. That is 23 points of damage.
Be advised, the healer is standing right next to him, so
I will give you advantage to this save because Theodas is there and attempting to talk you out of its head.
Well, in
you
this
say
case, slash you out of it.
I'd laugh if it was 12. Just 2 12s.
Don't jinx it.
21.
it's 12,
It's 12
reverse.
Reverse. And 1 less than 12.
You manage to pull your head out of the boar's mouth, and there is a lot of blood. Your blood. And you've got a sword mark on your back now for some reason. And Theodas is stood there, and you look up, and the boar's head is just dripping with gore and ichor.
I don't know why, but
Can
I'm
I
just
actually? I think Philip will be pretty pleased at being tricked in the sword, and I think he would try to actually give an unarmed strike to the boar with what I did the weight. So that would be a 12.
That's a hit.
And to actually use the claws on his hand, straighten it, and slash in the forehead of the boar, digging through.
I question this because the wisdom save comes at the end of the turn.
Yeah,
To be
can
fair,
you
yes.
Can you actually attack?
You can't actually attack on this turn.
Oh yeah, it's the end, right? Shit.
The only thing that happens is explain to me why you wanted to visit the boar's throat. What were
Torin,
you doing?
He would move forward.
I think at this point you could hear Theodas yelling at Philip.
I would hear the yelling. I would hear the slashy slash, and I would hear. I'd probably hear a confused Philip as he goes, "What the fuck am I doing?"
What the fuck were you doing exactly?
Right, so goes to second curtain, nothing. Goes to third curtain, wisdom saving throw. I'm assuming.
yes, please.
Here's where I fail and can't get through the second curtain.
Nope, you're fine.
Goes through third curtain.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god, fucking! It's a crowd of people in here.
It's crowded.
You
This
have
is where-
such fucking bonus to your saving throws.
Okay. 12, no.
Ah, you jinxed it.
You
Pushes past me.
pushes past Theodas.
So did the boar's mouth open again after I got that?
Yeah, it closes and opens, like it clamps down and then releases. So you put your head in the boar's mouth, Torin.
Do we have any sort of opportunity stuff to prevent him from doing that?
Nope.
So we're just watching in silence. We're watching Torin coming.
It's
Gently
not
putting
your
his hand in,
turn.
and we're like, yeah, this is fine.
It is not your turn.
Yeah, my Theodas' reaction would basically be what I wrote.
I mean,
Oh, come on,
just-
guys.
I mean, given the delay we'll have before helping Torin, it's like, should we help him? Yeah, maybe later.
Torin, it clamps down on the... Oh, God.
Oh my god.
That's 31 points of damage. I rolled 2 natural 10s.
Wait,
Could you not?
can you not?
Torin, make the saving throw again, please.
Minus. What was it again? 31.
31.
31. Yeah.
So, wisdom, saving, throw, again. 17.
You pull your head out of the mouth of the boar and go, ow.
I dislike this.
All about me.
Renala.
Everyone!
I would hope the wisdom-based person.
Everyone, come
No.
check what we found.
Renala will actually shout in the corridor, "Are you guys alright?"
No, we're not. Ah.
Hey, come check this out.
And I think Theodas would say, "Stay the fuck out! Don't come any closer."
Seraphine.
Upon hearing that, Seraphine would stay where she is.
Go
not
the
going
fuck
further
closer.
inside. No,
Come
she
here, come
would.
here.
She would actually. She'd probably go out into the hallway and just be just gonna keep the hallway warm for you guys and keep Romad company and just.
I keep the hallway warm for you guys.
As you...
You're going to be a little pansy.
There's a problem. Where is Tammy?
Hey, I am not a pansy.
We
I
don't
am
know what
just.
Tammy is.
Well,
I-
all I'm seeing is Miss Pansy Pansy learning away from the country.
I'm sorry, Torin. Say that to my 0 in wisdom. Now you don't.
Then surely would you be wiser to go to the corridor? I'm sorry, I've been drinking.
That explains why you went directly to the boar. Oh, so maybe Tammy is running straight to the boar and we'll hear a crunch at some point.
just you hear a.
But then again, if she dies, she then... Oh god. What happens if she dies?
It's a good question, isn't it?
If she dies, she's dead, probably, I think is a fair answer.
Because she's in the tomb. She can't reappear again. Oh no!
We also can't revive, remember?
Romad.
Can't.
Yeah.
How do I get Tammy back?
You
Maybe
can
try
try
to
and
see
look
her.
through her eyes.
Well,
Yeah.
I
through
see
her
through.
eyes.
I could.
wait, so
I
the first
try
question would be actually, did she go through the tapestries?
She only went through
through
one
the
of
third.
them.
She saw the third trapeze.
And so
Is that
the
what
wisdom,
she
she failed the wisdom save, but was it to be scared or to be possessed?
We don't know if she failed it or anything. No one
Oh.
told us.
Okay.
I know.
15.
Yeah, we hope you know.
She rolled a 14, but
Oh, she rolled a 14. No. Well, close enough.
so Romad is trying to see through her eyes. Then
Okay, I see through her eyes. What do I see?
She's looking at the third tapestry.
Is that where the pig is? The boar man.
She is behind the tapestry, so she hasn't seen the boar yet.
if she
Yeah.
goes
Is she
through this one,
okay?
through
Is
the door.
she charmed? Is she
She's
normally
fine.
Okay.
She's fine.
I tell her to come back.
And she says, no!
That's true.
She
I'm
just
gonna go in and see what's going on.
she just appears on your shoulder.
Yeah, I
I
don't
just-
think I don't
just
think Tammy
hold
can handle
her.
a 41 damage.
I hold her so, not like as in like crushing.
You
like,
you
just,
can't
make
know.
sure
Roman
she's
doesn't know
fine.
what's behind. He
She
sincerely
can
has
see,
no reason.
He can see.
Oh no, he is shit scared of that tapestry still.
He's terrified. He doesn't know what's behind it, but he's terrified. So he has
Hmm.
reason to be terrified for Tammy as well.
Yeah.
Can you
He,
make
like,
me
holds her.
at the end of your turn, Romad? Can you make me a
Yep.
wisdom saving throw?
Okay. Come on, give me a good wisdom save. 17.
You manage to pull yourself together. You take a few deep breaths.
That's right. Just breathe.
And Seraphine, you just cast your eyes down to the floor, and an eye is just looking up from the mold underneath you.
Squish it.
She probably would, honestly. She would stamp her foot on it.
Tammy, can I have Tammy reappear? So, like, and she's not invisible anymore.
She would repetitively stamp the eye, just be like, die!
Horrible thing is I know what those are as well.
Roman's just holding Tammy so close and just saying, like, don't go anywhere. I will not do this to you ever again, okay? You're gonna stay close to me. This is too dangerous now.
Seraphine, you
Yes.
stamp the mold, and it
Yes.
just releases out some spores.
sorry, what the hell?
Great.
I'm sorry, what the hell are spores?
Spores are like,
Like pollen, but for mushrooms.
Oh, pollen. Oh, okay.
It's like a cloud of
Does
fine
the cloud
mist.
Does the cloud do
Usually-
anything to
Scientifically, it's basically a cloud of eggs.
Usually, it's not good in video games, so I assume it's good in D&D as well.
What does it do to me, John? Because I imagine it does something.
You turn
do
into
something to Roman and Tammy. His
No,
son, Roman and Tammy.
it's just like a straight up from where Seraphine was stamping the eye.
So it does nothing?
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Is there any
Okay,
magic?
then I'm fine.
is there any
Your
magic
clothes are
with-
dusty now.
Oh. I
Is there any
then
magic on
wipe
these
off the
things?
dust.
Is there any magic on these things?
Well, if there is, I now have it all over my hands, because she's just been dusting the dust off of her.
Judging by everything else in this tip, I would assume it has something horrible attached to it, but I don't know.
It's fairy dust! Can it be? Can I go to Neverland?
No,
Oh,
it's not
Tomb of
fairy
Annihilation.
dust.
Mind you, that could be absolutely terrible.
Hey,
Floating
Rekia.
to the ceiling and then down.
Riordan,
Oh, blackness.
Yes,
prepare for
my old friend.
for map transformation.
ooh.
me
Prepare for a
finding.
map you can't see.
Prepare for a map you
God,
can't see yet, while I find both where Riordan is and where my token for Riordan is.
It is up the sky.
Riordan, you descend the stairs.
And I'm now blinded.
Are you?
I can't see anything. I saw your little red circle.
Oh, god damn it.
It was like here-ish, 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 somewhere here-ish,
Ah, better.
somewhere in that general vicinity.
Sorry, the Riordan I had on this level had the old Riordan sheet still,
Ah, fair enough.
which you don't have access to anymore.
Oh, my ankle.
So you descend. You descend the stairs, Riordan,
Wheel down. Oh, woo.
and you are in a small,
A small,
20-foot corridor.
and that's this over here.
That is that over there, yes.
And the stairs continue down, do they? Or
Yes.
okay. Taking a look from where I am, can I see anything down there?
It just seems to end at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk into the corridor.
1 minute. don't want that. I do want that, but I want it to do the thing I expect it to do.
You do want that one, John.
Roll me a perception check.
19.
Dragonbait will also roll a perception check.
Oh, Dragonbait said.
Nope.